Hello everyone, today I am going to discuss the fourth problem of Leetcode Weekly Contest 306. This is quite an interesting problem after so much long time in Leetcode Weekly Contest. So the question is count special integers. So what are we given? We are given a positive integer n, and we have to return the number of special integers between 1 to n. What are the numbers which are special? The special numbers are which has all digits are different. Okay, so let's take an example. uh, so let's say 1 2 3 4 is a special integer because all of its digits are different, but 1 2 3 1 is not special because 1 and 1 are same, so 1 is repeating here, so that's why the first is special and the second is not. So let's say the n equals to 5 example, then 1 2 3 4 5 all are special, but if n equals to 20 then 11 is not a special integer. So let's check how we can solve this problem. So first check the constants. So n is 2 into 10 to the power 9. So how I have solved this problem, I will give you the hint. So I have solved it using digit dp. So what are we doing? What I am doing is that I am taking one mask. So what the mask is doing? Mask is a bit mask of length n. Okay, so this n is different from the, so let's call it k. Okay, now what I am doing, we are given a positive integer n. Okay, now let's say we are given a positive integer n. Now let's say length of n is uh, let's say m is equals to length of n. Got it? Let's say n equals to 123, then m will be 3. Okay, I think you got it. So what I am doing is that I am trying to check all the special integers for I equals to 1 to I equals to 3, I equals to m obviously. So I will count all the positive integers from I equals to 1 to I equals to m, and I will do answer equal to answer plus special of okay. So that's what I am doing. Now how the bit mask will help us? So bit mask will help us choosing the value of the current digit. So we'll iterate for all the value of digit from 0 to 9, and if our mask does not have the current bit set, if mask and 1 I mean 2 to the power j, sorry, 2 to the power digit is equals to 0, then only we can choose digit. Okay, this is the way we are using the mask. Okay, so that's the two cases. So now let me show you what is the variables I am using in my digit dp. So the first variable will be so our first variable will be the current index. The second variable will be the length. So here I have already told that I am using I equals to 1 to I equals to m. So for every I, the length will be I. Okay, so for first one length will be 1, for the second one length will be 2, like that. For the last one length will be equals to m. So that is the second parameter of our dp. So first one is index, second one is length, third one is obviously mask. So I have used mask in the second, so let's take it as a second parameter. So dp index, mask, length. I am not sure. Take mask as third, and fourth one is strict or not. So what do I mean by strict or not? I think you all have done it. So if the value of strict is equals to 1, that means that we are following. So let me give one example to you. After that, the third one is the first. So let me explain the last two parameters to you in a bit. So let's say our in the value of n is equals to 1 to 5 6. So the value of strict will be equals to 1. So what if we are taking the first two values as 1 2, the value of strict will be equals to 1. If we take the first two value as 1 1, then our value of strict will be equals to 0. Why? So strict equals to 1 means we can only take up to 5 in the ith character, and the value of strict is equals to 0. So strict value is equals to 1. That means we can take only up to ni in the ith character. If s value equals to 0, then we can take up to 9 in the ith character. I think you got it. Now what is the first? uh, that is special to my implementation. The first will be equals to 1 if we are at the first digit, because we can't take 0 at the first position. So first will be equals to 1 if this is the first digit, or I equals to 0. This is an unnecessary parameter. I have only used it. You can use it as a condition to if I equals to 0, then first will be equals to 1. Otherwise, first will be equals to 0. So as I have just use first to like don't use I don't want to use any if else for I equals to 0, then first will be equals to 1. So that's why I am using first here. You can just neglect this parameter also. So let me show you my code now. I will explain every line of my code. So let's see. So the value of you can take this as 12 also, 11 also. So this will be the value of I, this is the value of length, this is the value of mask, this is of string, and this is first. So I am using this parameters as I, and length as n, mask, and the stick as flag, and the first as first also only. So if I equals to n, we are at the last character, then we will return 1. This is the DP standard DP thing. Now if this is our first character, if first equals to 1, then we will iterate from 1 to 9, or if first equals to 0, then we will iterate from 0 to 9. So if the current bit is already set in mask, we will just continue. Else if flag equals to 0, that means the strict equal to 0, then we can just do mask for 1. This is a simple thing. We are just iterating on the next index. The value of n will remain same for all the cases for the current iteration, current recursion, and we are just setting the current bit in mask, current bit j, and the value of flag will be equals to 0 because it is already 0, and the value of first will be equals to 0 when I is greater than 0. So and else if flag equals to 1, that means strict is equals to 1. So if the current digit is greater than si minus 0, I have already told we can only take up to ni. If it is greater than ni, we can't take it. So if it is greater than 0, we will just break from the loop. And if it is equals to 0, then the flag value will remain 1. If it is equals to 1, let's say you are only choosing, if you have chosen 2, then the flag value will be equals to 1. If we choose 1 or 0, the flag value will become 0. Okay. So if it is equals to 0, then we are only setting this flag equals to 1, else we are setting flag equals to 0. And at the end we are just storing the value of dp equals to answer. And here what I am doing, I am just converting the character converting n into a string, and at the end we are reversing it. So I think you all know that if we do like this in modulo 10, so it will become 3 to 1, and at the end we are again reversing it to get the string s. So for every value of every length from 1 to n, 1 to m, we are just calculating the value of a day, and at the end we are returning the answer. If you still have any doubt in the code or in the explanation, you can always ask me in the comment section. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.